What's good, guys? This is David from DW Fitness checking in, and I want to just thank you guys for tuning in for this video this week and wish you guys all a happy holiday as the holiday season rolls around. So in today's video, I want to talk about a concept called deloading. So this is a concept that has been really useful in my own training, but it's not something I started applying until probably about a year or two ago. And it's something that has been really useful for me, not only in recovering well and continually being able to progress, but also in maintaining life balance. So what is a deload? So a deload is just a scheduled period of time off from training. And you guys may be thinking, dude, like taking time off, it's for weaklings, right? Well, it's not the case at all. I used to think that same way, and I used to think that I needed to train almost every day in order to maintain and achieve the goals I wanted to achieve. What I realized was I actually started achieving better progress training about 4 to 5 days a week instead of 6 or 7 days a week, and actually working towards progression. So deloads can be really useful because our bodies are not just machines. We are physical beings that need to be able to recover from the training that we put on it. So if you're feeling certain signs, these may all be signs that taking a little bit of time off could be really useful. And scheduling these deloads periodically in a periodized fashion can be really beneficial in helping you to continually progress. So 3 signs are this. If you're feeling really fatigued or constantly run down when you train, that could be the first sign. The second sign is that if you're getting joint aches, if you're getting tendon aches, if you're getting muscle aches, these could all be signs that deload could be really useful for you to incorporate. And the third is that if you're not progressively able to progress in your training, if you're tracking your workouts, which you should be if you want to make progress, if you're tracking and you're seeing that you're not progressing, your numbers are either the same or they're decreasing over time, then taking a step back and taking a little bit of time off to allow your body to recover and revamp your programming could be a really beneficial way to just help you break through plateaus and continue to improve. The first way is to either decrease your volume or decrease your intensity. So those are 2 ways. So the first one, if you're decreasing your intensity, this is essentially dropping your weight load. So dropping, if you're doing squats for 315, for 3 by 10, then you'll drop your weight from 315 to about 50% or so. That's generally what I found to be a really good guideline for most individuals. And 50%, you drop it to about 155, 160, and do that for the same amount of sets and reps that you were doing the previous week. And that can be really useful for you to just still maintain your conditioning by still maintaining similar volume, but the con of that is your strength won't be, you won't be stimulating your strength for that week, you won't have as heavy of a stimulus, but you'll still be able to maintain conditioning, and you'll come back after you obtain more adequate recovery than usual that week. The second way is to decrease your volume, but maintain the same heavy stimulus. And this can be useful for people who are really interested in still maintaining that heavy stimulus. If you're competitive, if you're competing in like a powerlifting event, this can be really useful for you if you're trying to maintain your strength and continually stimulate your CNS, but it can allow for more adequate recovery than usual by just decreasing the conditioning component of whatever you're trying to do. So for example, again, if you're squatting 315 for 3 by 5, instead of going 315 for 3 by 5 that week, you could go 315 for 3 sets of singles or doubles. And this would decrease the volume of your training, but still maintain the same heavy intensity stimulus that you had that previous week. And finally, the third one that can be really useful is just taking a few days off of your training or mixing together the volume decrease and intensity decrease. For deload week, you can be pretty nice and flexible with how you choose to incorporate these modalities. If you're feeling aches, if you're feeling pain, if you're feeling really constantly fatigued in your workouts, if you're losing motivation, if it's dropping, these could all be signs that a deload and a period of time off can be beneficial for you. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. These clips that I shared in this video are actually clips from my deload workout this past week. Thank you so much for tuning in for this video. I'll put a little bit more information in the description and summarize things for all of you guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys all soon. Peace.